Hi, so today I come to you with another devotional for this week. It's about resilience, and for me, I call resilience the staying power because it's the power to stay even if you're facing a lot of challenges, just withstanding so many challenges. And I just wanted to check in. Just recently, I watched a video of another lady. I like TikTok so much because the TikTok is so much engaging. And another lady just said, "I wanna check in with you guys. How is everyone doing?" And just immediately, I felt like someone is checking up on me or something. And I just remembered, like I was just on Sunday. Yes, on Sunday and Saturdays, weekends are just my days of resting and relaxing. And I just remembered I went to church, and I just quickly told my friends and the missionaries that I want to talk to you. I need to talk to you guys. I don't feel okay, and just opening up to someone. And I'm just happy that I have some people that I can open up to and rely on. And it doesn't mean just only one person, two people. There's many people, many people I do share with. And I just realized it's really nice to share. It's really nice to share what you're going through. Whatever you're going through, you just know that like open up, talk to someone. People are normally actually unexpectedly very nice. People are unexpectedly very nice. I've been thinking people are evil, and no, not all are. So I was looking at the book of Job, from chapter 1, verse 8 all the way to 15, and I was looking at Job's suffering and how God gave Satan just the right to test Job and find out if Job was really loyal to God. God grants Satan limited permission to put Job in the test. Why do the righteous suffer? This is the question raised after Job loses his family, his wealth, his health. Job's three friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, came to comfort him and to discuss his crushing series of tragedies. They insist his suffering is punishment for sin in his life. Job, though, remains devoted to God and contends that his life has not been one of sin. If you read the book of Job, you'll see that Job was a righteous man. He wasn't even a bad person, like the example of Job. And sometimes, no matter how many storms come and how many sufferings, they try me, and not only me, I'm sure they try other people too. Amidst of a lot of challenges. Sometimes I remember that amidst of my challenges, I do remember that some people have it worse than me, and there are just many challenges out there, and you cannot say that your problem is worse than another person's. When you go to another place, you find that, wow, it's worse, the situation is worse, the condition is worse. And there are various people in the Bible who showed perseverance, like the story of Joseph. You remember how Joseph was sold by his brothers to prison. And while in prison, Joseph didn't even hate or feel bad that his brothers sold him to the prison because of the way he was really good at interpreting dreams. Like God gave him this gift, so he used it used it the very best way he could. And unfortunately, when he started to interpret dreams, the brothers didn't like it, and they sold him. And funny thing, they sold him to the king. And he in this duration of time when he was in the prison, at least he could preach. He could pray. He prayed to God and found favor with God instead of looking at it as a situation of doom. and he was sold for slavery. You can imagine being sold for slavery, and then how you're supposed to, like, what would you do in such a situation? Your siblings sell you for slavery. Throughout these hardships, Joseph demonstrated perseverance by remaining faithful to God. His integrity and wisdom eventually led him to become the second in command in Egypt, where he saved many lives during a famine. Imagine, you intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. That was in Genesis chapter 50 verse 20. Like something that is intended to harm you, or something that seems like it's terrible, like slavery, or being imprisoned in jail, can be turned into good. I don't know if you guys watch Soft Underbelly. I like John, the gang member who was saved, to Christianity, and he could have looked at his situation as a gang member and all the things that he was doing and his life that he was living, and continue to do so, but he chose to turn that situation for good and to help others, other non-believers, other people who are engaging in worse crime, life of crime, to save other people out here. So even in that wilderness, God provides. In wilderness, God provides water to quench your thirst. He provides an outcome in the wilderness. So he never just leaves you to dry. When I was reading the book of healing the soul of a woman, Joyce Meyer gave an example of Nelson Mandela, and actually even just reading Nelson Mandela's story, do you know that Nelson Mandela was jailed for 27 years, and after coming out of prison, he invited the jailers to his inauguration ceremony. I can imagine how difficult that is, forgiving the people who sent you to jail for nothing but fighting for the freedom of your people. So staying power is resilience, total resilience. Like even in times of hardships, you see it as a good thing. That kind of virtue cannot be taught. Even me, I have sometimes anger problems, patience problems, like all these things, and I teach myself each and every day to slow down, to calm down. It's a learning process for me every day, because like every time I normally realize that when I'm walking so fast. When I'm running so fast. When I'm doing things, I'm always doing them so fast. It is hard for me to do things slowly because I'm not used to that kind of thing. So when someone tells me to relax or chill, it's very hard for me because I'm not used to chilling and relaxing. I'm used to doing something like that. So in the staying power, I'm telling you, resilience and patience teaches you to literally stay still. And in the Bible it says, stay still and know that I am God. Know that I am God. No matter what situation, stay still and know that I am God. The word of today is having the staying power, no matter what. No matter what happens to you, you have to have resilience and the staying power. There is a quote I read today that I really like. It's from Jonathan Edwards. A heart filled with the Spirit overflows with blessings, quenching the thirst of those who come near. I'm just wondering, any heart that is filled with something aside from the Spirit, have you ever encountered such when you are near someone who's not filled with the Spirit, or not filled with with the fruit of the Spirit, it always feels terrible around them. They cannot give you any good thing, any positivity. Instead, it will just be negativity. The power of resilience. Here are some of the steps you can take that can help you to stay resilient no matter what the situation. Praying daily. Praying daily, normally I see that it really gives you strength. Sometimes, honestly, some of the things that you go through, you really sometimes ask yourself, why me, or why should I be going through this thing? Why? And I've been praying, I've been doing a lot of things, denying myself a lot of things, sacrificing, and then you still go through suffering. So sometimes you ask yourself, instead of asking, it's written in Philippians chapter 4 that be anxious for nothing and pray about everything. And in Ecclesiastes, it says that pray without ceasing. You have to pray without ceasing. Just keep praying without ceasing. And sometimes, as I've told you before in the previous devotionals, like some of the prayers that you pray, you could be praying for 10 years to come, 5 years to come, next month, next 2 months, next 3 months, and you don't know. Your prayers are, I say in my heart, I believe that they are stored somewhere, and then God gives you back like what you have been praying for. It says that you ask and it shall be given unto you. You knock and the door shall be open. You seek and you shall find. So the prayers, something probably you've been asking for or praying about, then it comes like three months down the line. Sometimes you even forget it 1 year down the line. So praying daily helps. It really helps. When you begin your day with a prayer, I notice that you feel strong, you feel strengthened, you feel guided, you feel like you're ready to face challenges of the day no matter what. I can imagine starting the day without saying a prayer. Immediately I will feel like, I'm unsure about this day, like my day is not in God's hands, so it can really go badly or it can go well. You never know. But something, when you pray, you immediately know that your day will always go well, no matter what. Even if something comes up, you will always find an escape route. You see, God said that He will always provide an escape route, even when you are tempted. Or for every temptation that He has given you, He can never go beyond what you can manage. So praying can really help, and to know that and to trust that He is with you, and He is with you in every difficulty no matter what. Also, seeking wise counsel. I've noticed that for me, honestly, I really like words of wisdom, intelligence, and always I'm seeking someone who can mentor me, or can tell me where I'm going wrong, or help me where I'm going wrong. Anytime when I'm faced with challenges, it's very important to seek wise counsel. In African tradition, we were taught how elders are wiser than young people, and anytime you are around an elder, trust me, you will always enjoy it because they are very wise. So sometimes I'm just, I sit there like a sponge and soak everything in. Yes, because you need that wisdom, you need that advice in times of challenges. You cannot help yourself out of a situation. Sometimes you need some people to carry you or pick you out of that situation by wise counsel and wise advice on what to do, like spiritual mentors and leaders of the church. It doesn't even have to be leaders of the church. Even in school, I like that here in Czech Republic, like in case of any mental situation, I don't think even students use this thing, but it's actually there, it's actually available. When students are facing challenges, you can actually go to the lecturers and seek help. the faculty, sorry, and you can seek help from the counselor that is available for the school. Many might say it doesn't help, but trust me, talking to people helps. Talking to people helps. I talk, I shed tears, and after that I'm like, yay. I don't know what just happened because I'm excited. After you seek wise counsel from, it doesn't matter whether old or young, like it doesn't matter. Seek wise counsel from people. It really helps you to navigate you in the right direction, and also help you with solutions to your challenges. You never know who can provide you solutions to your challenges, it can be anybody, and it's always better to fight challenges with someone beside you, and rather than having no one at all. Yes. So for me, I can't with this my talking. I need like people to talk to. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes I do like to be alone and have my alone time, but most of the time I do like the energy that I get, talking to someone, asking them to help me out. It really assists you. Take proactive steps. Like Joseph, take practical steps to improve your situation, whether reaching out to others for help or seeking new opportunities. Act with faith and trust in God's plan. I noticed something in challenges. Something like when you are sick at home, and you are feeling sick, and you keep on sleeping like I'm sick, you don't even eat. Trust me, you will keep on being sick and being sick and being sick. But when you are sick, you go to the doctor, you take some medicine. What will happen? The next day you're going to be better, right? So it's always better to take action rather than to just stay there and do nothing. If you're having financial problems, like financial problems, a lot of debt, a lot of, probably you have no job, what would be the best action to take there when you're faced with such a challenge? If you sit down and just say, I have no job and I'm not going to try, I'm not going to do anything, you see, like you haven't even taken an action or a step of faith. So what I normally do anytime I'm faced with a lot of challenges and I really don't know what to do as the first thing, what I do what I can. I do what I can, literally. If like there's one time I hurt my leg here while doing game nights with friends, and I was literally limping, and I was staying at home, and I wanted to work, but I didn't know where to ask the permission. So what I did, I woke up early. I didn't want people to see me limping, so I limped my way. I took the bus, limped. Oh my God, it was horrible. People are looking at me, but I tried to wake up so early so that nobody can see me. And that early in the morning, I came, I took my permission slip, and I notified my manager that I am sick. I can, as you can see, I can't go on. Please let me work from home. What if I stayed home? I didn't ask for permission. I didn't do anything. You see, I would have missed a day of work. I wouldn't have gotten paid, and I wouldn't, it would make everything go wrong. At least that way, I asked for permission. I could stay home for a little bit longer. I could do other things at home, and I could work. So it was a bit flexible and a good rest for me. So take steps, take positive steps. When you take positive steps, it also shows God that you are taking acts of faith, and it is easier for Him to help you as well. If you don't take any step, then He's like, oh no, my daughter here is not doing nothing, so even how can I assist her? Or my son there, he's doing nothing, he's not helping with something to help him with. Yeah, so that's take steps of faith, then God will do the rest for you. And also there is reflect on past victories. This is the attitude of gratitude. Anytime you're faced with challenges, there's a journal I normally keep, is the gratitude journal. I always say what I'm happy about every day. Anytime a negative thought comes, I remember, wow, I'm beautiful. I have a wonderful smile. As in, I love my smile. I love that my teeth are like my mom. I love my wonderful eyes. And tell yourself something amazing. Tell God, thank you. There's people who don't have what you have. There are people who don't have what you have. You can stand today, you can be joyful, you can smile. Someone is another side of life, someone is not alive. So you see, so things like that. Having an attitude of gratitude really helps. It really helps. And every day I'm appreciative of the steps I take, the steps I'm taking. I'm also appreciative of the progress I'm making. If I wasn't making progress, I would feel very bad. So for small victories, I like that I can make videos like this, and try to be consistent with it. I can say be consistent because it's not easy, amongst other things. So I'm happy that I have tried to be consistent as I promised myself. So I'm happy about that, and I feel victorious. I feel like I can celebrate it. So celebrate your small victories. Be happy for the improvements that you are making. Be happy for anything small. Don't wait for something big so that you can celebrate. So those are the 4 action steps you can take. Pray daily, seek wise counsel, stay connected to scripture, take proactive steps, reflect on past victories. Yes, I didn't talk much about reading the scriptures. Trust me, anytime, there is no time I have opened the Bible and read the Bible and not felt strong. No time. I open the Bible, I immediately feel calm. And it reminds me, don't be scared, don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. I'm still with you, don't be afraid. Do it, keep going, keep doing, keep seeking the kingdom of God. All these things shall be added unto you. Keep going. If you don't read the word, you can't you sometimes when you're down, you need something to encourage you. You need something to uplift you. So for me, the scriptures is the best example. So today, the power of perseverance and taking action. It will really help you to overcome adversity. Yes, that's what I had today. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep strong. Keep just enjoy life. Take a step at a time. Take a step at a time. I'm following my own advice. I'm trying to follow my own advice, taking a step at a time, taking things gradually, taking it easy, trying to breathe in, breathe out. It is hard for everyone. Remember that. Yeah, things is hard for everyone, but everyone is trying. So let's help each other. Let's connect. Yeah, let's connect. And yeah, comment and tell me how you feel. Tell me how you overcame some of your challenges, how you persevered, and how maybe God helped you to overcome the challenges. Comment and share, and say something about how the power of being resilient has helped you as a person. Yeah, and then we can keep on connecting. I have something good coming for you guys. And yes, for those who are tired of the 9 to 5 like me, yes, you can now earn money through digital marketing, and it's something that I have taken a step and decided, because there is a time where I want to leave my 9 to 5 and just have multiple income streams and enjoy life, just now doing digital income streams, not only living my 9 to 5. Yeah, 9 to 5 is good, but there is a time I want financial freedom, and I don't want only to depend on that one. I want other streams of income. So I can help you with that information on that. I can guide you, and if you need assistance, you can click link on my bio and you can make the steps to make better decisions. Who knows, it can save your life for the rest of your life. Have a nice day.